YouTube, what's happening? Your boy's back with another video. I wanna first off say thank you for watching. Those of you that have been watching my other videos, thank you for watching and commenting. I really appreciate it. My best video so far, I think, has been up about 2 weeks. We got over 4,800 views, over 130 comments, and about 255 likes. So that's my best video so far. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible on here. Just last month, I had, I think, 11 subscribers. In the course of 3 years, I wasn't consistent, but now I'm trying to be more consistent. And the proof is in the pudding. Now we got almost 200 subscribers in the course of just about a month to 6 weeks. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate you guys commenting. It makes me better. It makes me want to give more content. It makes me want to share my story more. And you guys, by sharing my videos and commenting, also helps other people. So, you know, round of applause for you guys as well. I just want to say thank you for that. And again, my channel is a mixture of different things. I talk about law enforcement because I was in law enforcement. I talk about the military because I'm currently in the military, and I talk about being a XJW. And this is not an XJW channel. I do my last couple of videos have been more about XJW content, but I don't want to consider myself an XJW uh, channel because there's so much stuff in the world to talk about without giving Jehovah's Witnesses so much of my energy that makes any sense. On this video, I do want to talk about the freedom I have since I left, though. I'm going to talk about that, the freedom of leaving a cult. So it's not just about Jehovah's Witnesses and leaving that organization, it's about any cult or any religion that is a high control group of leaving. So I'm going to talk about that in this video. A little about me. If this is your first time watching, I welcome you to my channel. I thank you for coming. I thank you for watching. I thank you for taking your time out to hear what I have to say. I don't try to be too lengthy on my intro, but I do want you guys to be interested. And I do want you to look at my other videos. So hopefully there's something that you see that helps you, may help somebody else that you know in your circle. You may see a comment that somebody commented on my video that may help you as well. And for those of you that are commenting, all these positive things, thank you. Like I said before, it motivates me. You don't know who else in the world is actually seeing this. My top country is America right now that watches me, but I also have people in Canada and the UK. So you don't know where your comment may land and help somebody through whatever they're going through, right? So thank you guys. Um, but yeah, I did want to talk about the freedom I've had since I left that organization, that high control group, that cult back in 2013. Oh my goodness! Like, even though when you leave a control group like that, you may be physically gone, but you're mentally sometimes you're still there. And if you really haven't lived that life, you don't understand the total control until you leave, right? You know that while you're in, there's certain things that there's a pecking order. There's certain things that you have to do. Certain people that may hold you responsible for certain things, accountable for certain things, and you're so used to it being your daily life that you don't really think of it, right? But when you leave, then you realize, wow, I couldn't do this. Wow, I never thought about this, and it's because you're so wrapped up in that lifestyle. It wasn't just Colts high control groups are not just a week during the week thing. It's not just and you're off on the weekends, or vice versa. It's not just a weekend thing and you live your life during the week. It's a 7 days a week, 365, 7 days a week, 24/7 type of ordeal, right? And because it's such a lifestyle, we really don't realize it until after we're out and we look at it and we're like, dang, I couldn't wear a beard. Dang, I couldn't get my little sip on. Dang, I'm not just talking about Jehovah's Witnesses, I'm talking about other control groups. Oh, I couldn't wear jewelry. Oh, I couldn't go to a club. Oh, I couldn't get higher education. You know what I mean? So there's so many different types of high control groups that a lot of extros witnesses look at my channel, but there's other high control groups that you can't wear jewelry. You can't, even like I think there's certain governments you can't even have more than like two children, three children. You know what I mean? It's the whole government. You know what I mean? The whole country. So there's so many different uh, control groups that we don't even know about. These are the ones that are a little more common. Jehovah's Witnesses all over the world, so that's a little more common. But there's other religions. I think it's like the Seventh Day Adventists. I believe they don't wear jewelry, or the women don't wear jewelry. Don't quote me 100% on that. Somebody in the comments that probably knows 100%. But I ran across somebody the other day, and they said they're Seventh Day Adventists, and they were a pastor, and the woman wore like we're not wear jewelry. I was like, yes. I thought it was a little strange, right? But thinking back, it's like when I was Jehovah's Witness, I couldn't celebrate Christmas. I couldn't do a birthday. So they think it's weird. You know what I mean? So there's so many different things out there that if we let it, will control us. We'll control our present, um, have control of our past, and if we don't figure it out, we'll control our future. Right? So uh, I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful that I'm not in that kind of control group no more. I get a lot of comments, people saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Your story touched me. I'm sorry for what you went through. Don't be sorry for me. Please don't be sorry for me." The reason why I say that is because if I didn't go through what I went through, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't have the tenaciousness. I wouldn't have the aggressiveness. I wouldn't have the passion I have to help other people. This probably wouldn't be my channel. If I even got on YouTube, it wouldn't be talking about things of this sort to try to help people. So there's some of us that have to go through the mud to help other people that are in the mud bring them out, or before they make that wrong decision and make that wrong choice on going into something like this, they can see this and do their research and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna go that route. So some of us are pawns in the game. You know what I mean? And yeah, there's certain things that kind of sucked. There's certain things that I wish I could have avoided. Would have made my life a little bit easier. But I was strong enough to get through it. And if you're going through something right now, you're strong enough to get through it as well. So it definitely shaped me. It definitely made me look at people a little bit differently. It definitely made me more precious, or think of life more precious. Every moment is precious, because I was able to escape that. So now I can live life on my own terms. Now I can choose the jobs that I want to choose. I can choose the career paths. I can choose my investments. I can choose all these different things. I have all the world's my oyster, right? And the world's our oyster as well. So we have the privilege of having internet, of having people that have been through what we've been through and worse than what we've been through, and learning from them and learning from them so we can avoid those mistakes. It cuts the learning curve. We don't have to invest so much time, invest so much money, invest so much energy because somebody has already done it. We just gotta find them. We just gotta connect with them, right? So it helps us progress in our life spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, because there's somebody that's already had made those mistakes. Somebody was already in that organization longer than they should have been, and we connect with them and we level up, right? So, for those of you that sending me comments or putting comments on the page, say, I'm so sorry for you. Please don't be sorry for me. I appreciate you. I love y'all. I appreciate you, but don't be sorry for me because I am who I am because of it. And don't get me wrong. There's some scars. There's some bumps and bruises because of it, but I feel like it made me a better all-around person, all-around husband and father. So don't be sorry for me. Be thankful. Be thankful for what I went through because that's why you guys get the best of me. That's why I'm so passionate, right? But I just want to say, you guys, that I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed, and I don't have to be in a religion to be blessed. I don't have to be in a religion to be thankful. I'm healthy. My children are healthy. In fact, today is my youngest son's birthday. So shout out to my son Cam. Happy birthday, little boy. I love you. Daddy loves you. But I want to get on here. I had some time today, and I was just thinking. I was like, I want to give y'all something a little bit different, and just show my appreciation for life, show my thankfulness for life, and that I did escape that cult. That I'm not part of that organization no more. And I'm not one of those people that want to, bust into their convention centers and bust in their kingdom halls or churches. If you're new to my channel, they call them kingdom halls, the Jehovah's Witnesses, or any other high control group. I don't want to bust into their buildings and put up signs. I want to be able to touch people from here. I feel like in all my years of being a Jehovah's Witness and knocking on those doors, I've touched more people in the course of a couple months being on here than I ever would have knocking on doors. Because everybody knows about YouTube throughout the world, right? So um, I don't consider me a person that wants like I want to do damage to the organization. I can care less about the organization. I care about my family. I care about my team around me. I care about myself. I love me. You know what I mean? So the people I love, that's the people I want to pour my energy into. People that rock for me, that support me. Those are the people I want to give my energy to. I don't give my energy to them. It's a good topic to talk about because there's so many people I can help. But I don't want to give all of them my energy. They already had years of my energy. Some of my best years is I was young, fresh, energized, right? So now it's time for me and time for me to help others in the way that I see fit, and that's part of the freedom. That's part of the letting go. That's part of enjoying life. I could do it at my own time, on my own terms, on my own time. I don't have to wake up every Saturday morning and knock on doors. I don't have to wake up every Sunday morning, knock on doors, or Monday through Friday, knock on doors. I'm here. What time is it? 3:15 in the afternoon, and I had the energy and the time to put a video out, and that's the beautiful thing. I can help somebody, and hopefully, with you guys sharing the video, liking the video, helping the algorithm, hopefully, thousands of people see this. And understand that when I say that, I'm not in competition with any other YouTuber. I'm not in competition with any of the person that does you know any kind of social media or anything like that, content creator. I'm not in competition with myself. I just want to help people. My video that I was talking about earlier that did over almost 5,000 views, 4,800 views. I didn't think that video was gonna hit like that. I didn't think that you know that many people were gonna watch it, that many people were gonna comment, that many people were gonna like it. I had no idea, absolutely no idea. It was genuinely my story, genuinely how I felt at the time, genuinely I want to help people, genuinely I want to share my story. That's it. I wasn't, saying, I hope I get 1,000 likes. I hope I get, 100 views or, 1,000,000 views or I want to go viral. That was never my intention. My intention is to help people. My intention is to conversate with y'all. I'm not too good for anybody. I'm not better than anybody. That's why when you comment on my stuff, I will comment back. If it's something a little off, I may comment or I may like it, but I may say something like, "Hey, keep it positive." You know, but I don't. I'm not here to go viral. I'm not here to be the biggest YouTuber in the world. That's not my goal. You know, um, I do this stuff. I don't get a check from YouTube. You know what I mean? I literally have seen so many videos that's helped me that I just felt it was time to pay it forward. That's all. It's time to pay it forward. And I've watched so much free stuff, even on the business side, stuff I watch for business that has helped me tremendously in my business. Through YouTube, my business stuff, my self development stuff, just education, other stuff I'm looking into, investments. I've learned so much from this platform. I want to go back on this platform and pay it forward to help other people. So that's why I'm here. It's not to be, like I said, the biggest YouTuber, the biggest content creator. You see me in the airport, and you know, I want people to get people's get my autograph. I'm not here for that. I'm here to help people, and it's the best way I know how to help people because this platform is helping me out in so many different ways and educating me in so many different ways. Everybody knows that expression, right? YouTube University. I truly mean that. I mean, between motivational stuff discipline, help me work out, um, from people all over the world. And I watch YouTube just like you guys watch YouTube. I don't just go on here create content. I watch it because I'm a student every day. I try to be better every day. Talking about being better every day. Little side note: if you guys watched my last video with my friend Roussard, I apologize for the volume. I heard there was a couple of comments about the volume. Right now, I'm listening to music, so hopefully you guys hear it, but maybe not too loud. I'm trying to balance that out. So please forgive me if it was overbearing. That's not my intention. I want you guys to hear what we got to say. Also, the quality when it came to the camera, there were some issues with the editing. So I had to kind of send the video out and send it back to me. And when we did that, that was probably the longest video. It was like 50 something minutes. I think the video was too big. It just came out kind of grainy. So that was probably my worst quality video. So I want to apologize to you guys because I like to put out good content. I like to put out things that you guys can relate to, things that you can see, and things that you can hear. Um, so please don't judge me on that quality of work just because of that video. But if you did get to watch the video, if you did get to hear what was going on, um, we met. Her and I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but we met here. And if you're familiar with that particular control group, high control group, Jehovah's Witnesses, ex Jehovah's Witnesses, unbaptized Jehovah's Witness people or baptized Jehovah's Witness people should not be in the military. So if you get a chance, and hopefully your computer or your phone, you can check that video out. We dropped some good gems in there, talking about our lives, just growing up as a Jehovah's Witness in a high control group. So definitely check that out. But I did again want to talk to you guys about just the freedom, man. I wake up now and I don't worry about somebody over my back telling me you need to go to a meeting. I wake up now, you know, on a Saturday and not have fear knocking on somebody's door that may start yelling at me saying I'm soliciting. I wake up now, you know, knowing that I'm in a career path that I'm fighting for the country that I live in to keep the freedoms free for my children, my family. I wake up with such a blessed state. I didn't feel that when I was in a high control group. I didn't feel that when I was in a cult. It was more of an irritant waking up and be like, oh, I got this again. Now I wake up, I'm relaxed. Now I wake up, I enjoy life. And my energy portrays that whoever I'm around. There was so many different things that when I grew up that I would hear about, the military and things like that. So now I'm currently in the military. And not to say some things aren't legit, but there's a lot of things that I wasn't expecting. And there's a lot of just good-hearted, kind people in the military. Veterans I've met, just good-hearted, kind people that just want the best for the nation they live in and their families. Family people, family women, family men. Just want the best, just like any other human being. I'm not even gonna say American. I'm gonna say human being. Whether you're in Canada, whether you're in the UK, whether you're in Japan, whether you're in China, whether you're in Australia, Peru, wherever you're at, everybody wants to protect their family, provide for their family, you know, and have abundance, be able to share with others. And I felt more of a freedom and a giving spirit more than ever now, um, than when I was in the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses. I feel free. I feel loving. I mean, I felt that before. I won't lie to you guys, say I never felt that before, but I feel so much more relaxed and willing to do it now, and willing to go the extra mile, and not, and it's genuine. It doesn't feel forced because of a religion backing me. It's just because I genuinely want to do it, and it's such a freeing spirit. It's just a freeing thing. I enjoy life more now than I ever have. And this is not just me saying this to say it. It's not me saying it because I want you guys to like a video or comment on a video. Those of you that are watching this video that you really feel free now, write that in the comment. Put free in the comment. I mean, honestly, because you you can, and this is the Jehovah's Witness aspect of it, because that's the control group I was in, the cult I was in. I can go celebrate my birthday and I feel guilty no more. Like I said before, it's my son's birthday. I don't feel guilty no more. You know, there's certain things that I think, in a way, has damaged me. And the reason why I say has damaged me is because I don't have no connection to it, right? So there's certain things as a kid you grow up and you might remember going on fishing trips, right? You might remember going on hunting trips. You might remember going to the movies or doing stuff with your family. I don't have family memories of certain Christmases or Valentine's Day or Father's Day or Mother's Day. So I don't have those. I don't have, excuse me, as much of a connection with those holidays because I didn't grow up watching people celebrate them really, not my own personal family. So I have to retrain my brain and make the memories now with my children, right? And see their face light up on Christmas, see their face light up on um, their birthday and things of that sort. I didn't understand that. I didn't get that because I didn't have that. So those of you that were born in, a high control group, um, those of you that were uh, even at a young age involuntarily had to go certain places and do certain things because your parents were in a high control group. We don't have those memories, right? We don't have that. So it behooves us to make those memories now. Don't make this don't do this. Don't make the excuse, well, I never had that, so it's not a big deal, right? Our whole job as parents, as an older generation, is to make the next generation better. So just because we didn't have anything doesn't mean, or doesn't have certain memories, doesn't mean that we pass that on. It's time to change the culture. And that's what I'm trying to do with my family, right? There's certain memories, like I said, I don't have memories of Valentine's Day. I don't have memories of a real Thanksgiving. I don't have memories of Christmas and Mother's Day and Father's Day. I had a mom, I had a father, but I don't have those memories. So now, as an adult, I'm not making excuses. I'm going to do stuff for my spouse. I'm gonna do stuff for my kid's birthday. I'm gonna do stuff for my birthday. I'm gonna do things for the holidays because it's time for me to for my kids. So my kids can't say I don't have no memories of that. Mom did this. Dad did this. We went to grandma's house or grandpa's house or auntie's house or uncle's house. You know, I'm not making any excuses just because I didn't have it. It's time to make my next generation, my seed, have those things, right? So that's what I'm striving to do personally, right? So those of you that are leaving these groups, those of you that um, are a little bit lost in the sauce and can't get their feet up under them, take some time, take a breath, take a breather, right? And slowly, it's a process. Slowly learn, especially if you're dating somebody um, that isn't a witness, isn't in a high stressful control group. Um, if you are in one or you're leading one and you have a spouse that's never been or whatever, ask them. Ask them to help you. Ask them to share with you. Start making memories. Don't let days and weeks and months and years go by. You're trying to get your feet up under you. You have to, at some point, to heal, you have to take control of your life. Break free. That's what this video is about. Breaking free. You're free now. You're physically free. But now you get to get mentally free. Now you get to get mentally free. And it takes time. And it will happen. But don't rush your process. You may have days where you're good, you're feeling good, you're feeling right, you're exercising, you're eating right, you have a good circle around you, and you just may have, for lack of a better term, a relapse. And you're just like, man, I've heard this in another XJW's video where he was talking about you're talking to somebody and they, I miss my family, I miss my friends, I think I'm gonna go back. Listen, that's like that's like somebody being an alcoholic or somebody having a drug problem and they breaking free of it. They breaking free of it. They breaking free of it. They're starting to get on their feet. They're starting to get over the withdrawals. Or they're over the withdrawals. Every once in a while they want a sip of that. Or every once in a while they want to hit that. And they're doing good. They're doing real good. But they have a moment and they drive past a bar. Then the next day they drive past a bar again. Next day drive past a bar a little slower. Next day they pull in the bar parking lot. Then they leave. Next day they pull in the bar parking lot again. Stay a little longer. And then they finally go in. I'll just take a water. I don't drink. Put you in the belly of the beast, right? So the reason why I'm saying that is because at that time we gotta shift our mind. At that time we gotta get those people that have gone through that. We gotta be around them. And if we can't physically be around them, we need to get on the phone. We need to be around that energy, right? Because it sucks the life out of you. You know it sucks the life out of you. That's why you left. You left the high control group because it sucked the life out of you, right? But they have such a mental hold on you. You feel like you can't function, you can't live without going back. Your whole life is that, right? And you dedicated so much time, so much energy that you're like, damn, maybe I should go back. You gotta retrain your brain. You gotta restructure yourself. You gotta restructure your life. It takes time. It takes time. It takes time. I can't say that enough. But once you do, when you get over the hump, get over the fence, you break through the other side. You break through the mountain. Take that same energy, that same time, that same investment of yourself, and focus on you and your family. Life is beautiful. Life is blissful. Those same hours you put in that church, in that high control group, put those same hours and study for yourself. The whole time you open the Bible, open any religion that you were part of or any control group, their material, and you study and study and study for weeks, months, years. Take that same energy and work on yourself. Same energy, and put it towards your spouse to make your relationship better with them, your communication better with them. Take that same energy and push it towards your children. And all those hours you were spending on Sunday or during the week or whatever the case may be, put the energy towards your children. Help your children the best way you can. Give them the best of you, the best energy you can. You gave it to a man-made religion. Now you can't give it to your family. You have enough energy to give it to your family. You give 5, 10, 20 hours a week to this high control group, to this cult. 70 hours a month, 100 hours a month. You can give to a man-made cult, but you can't give 100 hours, 70 hours, 80 hours to your wife, to your husband, to your kids. They're not worth that energy, even though they're real. These high stress control, the high structure control groups, these cults, their love for you isn't real. Their support for you isn't real. And you can give all of your time and energy to them. But your kids are real. Your spouse is real. Your husband, your wife, your daughter, your son, real. Your career, real. That's your support. That's your team. So if you can give it to these high control groups, why can't you change your engineering in your mind and give it to your family? Why can't you give them 120%? If you were able to go out on a Saturday or Sunday after you worked all week, 40, 50, 60 hours, and still wake up early to talk to some stranger that you don't know that might pull a gun on you when you knock on their door early in the morning. If you can give a stranger that energy, why can't you get that to your significant other? Why can't you get that to your children? If I'm on here trying to help somebody across seas, overseas, I'm over here trying to talk to somebody I live on the East Coast. I'm talking to somebody on the West Coast. But I'm even here to give you guys my energy. I better be able to give my family my energy. If I can't do that no more, I shouldn't even be on here. If I can't help my household and help them through their issues, through their problems, and be their support system, how in the world can I help you? Why would you even listen to anything I have to say? I'd be a hypocrite, right? So if my stuff ain't right, I'll be damned if I'm going to be on here. If I'm not at peace, how can I share peace with you, right? So this is all part of the process. This is all part of the process of breaking free. For years, I've had friends of mine say I should be on YouTube. Years. You need to get on YouTube. You don't get on YouTube. I wasn't right yet. I wasn't outwardly. I might have seemed right, but internally, I knew I wasn't right yet. Emotionally, I wasn't right yet. I can give the best advice to everybody else, but I couldn't apply it to myself. Not to the level that I saw fit for me, because my standards are always gonna be higher than everybody else's. It's just how I do things. I'll give you an example. In the military, we have a thing called the Navy called the PRT, which is basically a physical assessment. We have to do a certain amount of push-ups, running, and plank, right? And depending on your age group, you have a certain number you have to hit. And in my job in the military, past boot camp, past my my training for my job, I'm still in holding where I'm at, where I'm located. And there's a new class coming in, and a couple of people, I run with them, help them train for their PRT, and they were training for a mile and a half. That's do a mile and a half. And they would ask me, because I'm in decent shape, they would ask me, well, how do you train? What give me suggestions to make us better? And I said, yeah. I said, run three. And they looked at me kind of funny, and they said, wait, what? I said, run three. I said, what do you mean run three? I said, you're supposed to do 1.5 miles, right? I said, yeah. I said, run three. Double up. Well, and they're looking confused. I'm like, why would we do that? They didn't say that, but they're looking like that face, like, why would I run three when I have to do 1.5? And I explained to them, if you do the most, the thing you're supposed to is easy. If you do the most, the thing you're supposed to is easy. By the time you finish the 1.5, you're like, that's it. That's it. So now, like, there's certain people that do run with me, like, go running. And I said, listen, I don't do no less than 3, 4 miles. If you gonna run with me, that's cool. We can do it. But expect to probably do about 4 miles. That's my low end. And the reason why is because the Marines, when they do their physical thing, they do 3 miles. And I want to be better than them, so I do extra mile. It took a while to get to that mindset. It took years. Part of the healing process. Part of breaking free. When I was a witness, I wanted to do the bare minimum. I didn't want to do 70 hours in the field ministry, they called it. When I was Jehovah's Witness, I didn't want to go out there and be a what they call a regular pioneer, regular missionary. I wanted to do an hour, 2 hours, and I wanted to go home. Right? And I didn't enjoy it. I didn't care for it. But I noticed that through my life, because I did so many things I didn't care for being in that organization, it peeled into other things in my life. I started to be mediocre with less than mediocre with everything. And I said, if I want to change my life, I want to change my mindset, I want to change my viewpoint on life, my perception of life, and also I want to change people's viewpoint of me and perception of me. I have to do some changing. I have to do some working on myself. So for years, I didn't get on here because I wasn't ready. I didn't want to get on here, talk to you guys, and know that in the back of my mind, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not working on myself. I'm not going to the gym. I'm not um, working on my emotions. I'm not working on um, my family. I'm not working on my kids. I'm not working on certain things. I'm not working on my career. I'm not working on my education. I'm not working on my investments. So how can I get on here and talk to you guys, right? And a lot of Joe's witnesses, I'm speaking on them for this topic on this particular thing, just because I was one. They can go out Saturday, Sunday morning, talk to everybody else, but they have a hell of a lot going on in their own household. And I'm not saying everything's gonna be perfect. I'm not saying that, but there's a difference between trying to help somebody and you're actively trying to help yourself than just trying to help everybody else and your stuff. My language, your shit stinks. And my personal experience, that's what I came across a lot. Their shit stink, but they can talk to everybody else. Their shit stink, but they can go into prisons and jails and talk to whoever who couldn't handle their own stuff. And I refuse to be like that. So until I was ready to get on here, I wasn't going to get on here until I was ready to talk to you guys. I wasn't going to get on here. It's part of my process, part of breaking free. I had to break free of that old me, become somebody new, so I could be better for you. West bars. But for real, the old me would have got on here and be like, yeah, you should do this, that, and this, and all this other stuff. But I still had so much stuff I had to work out. And I'm past that point now. Not to say I'm not a work in progress. I am a work in progress. But I've gotten to a level of sustainability. I've gotten to a level of being comfortable to talk about things, to talk about my mess ups, to talk about my screws, to talk about why I got kicked out of Jehovah's Witnesses, to talk about how I screwed up, how I took accountability for my stuff. If that means embarrassing myself, I'm comfortable now to do that to help you out, to make you better, to help your learning curve so you don't have to go through the pain I went through, the tears I shed. I'm trying to be better for the next generation. I'm trying to be better for my son. I'm trying to be better for y'all. And I want each video to be better. And each video is not going to talk about the same thing. But this video is talking about breaking free. And understanding the process it takes to break free. That's all. It's a process. And I talk about in a couple other videos, it's a process. I'm gonna keep saying it's a process because every day is a process. Every day you wake up and breathe fresh air is a process. What choice you want to make today? Are you gonna make the choice to stay in the high control group? Are you gonna make the choice to be better for you? Are you gonna make the choice to pick up a book, eat an apple, right? Eat the donut, or watch 2 3 hours of TV? Reality TV has nothing to do to benefit your life and those around you, to benefit your team. It's you. It's your choice. But if you keep making the same habits just because you're comfortable, keep staying in the same high, high control group, keep going to the same cult, keep staying in the same religion just because you're comfortable. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I'm gonna look back at this video like, dang, it's right. You have to make sometimes a drastic change to have drastic changes positive in your life. And that goes both ways, positive and negative. You can make a drastic change negative within seconds, and it takes your life, it takes your freedom. But it's up to you. I'm here to tell you, make the positive one. You can do it. There's plenty of people here to help. I'm thankful every day. I'm blessed every day because now I'm comfortable with me. I understand that along your journey, along your ride, everybody's gonna be with you, and everybody can be with you because it's not their time; it's your time. This video is more breaking away from high control groups. This video is more a self-reflection. This video is more a personal video. Maybe the conversation you've been having with yourself now you need to hear it from somebody else. That's what this video is about. And I hope it helps somebody. I hope it makes you think. I'm not here to force my opinions on nobody. I'm not here to make nobody feel bad. My content isn't for everybody, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. If you have nothing nice to say, please don't say anything. We want nothing but positivity over here. And I understand that as the popularity grows of the videos, and the more subscribers I get, and the more people that like the videos, there's people that are gonna hate. That's just the way it is. There's millions of people that follow Jesus, and people hate him. And we're not talking about religion, we're talking about Jesus. Okay. Michael Jordan was the best basketball player, in my opinion, on the face of the earth. Just the people that can stand Michael Jordan. Tiger Woods to me is the best golf player. Who can't stand Tiger Woods? I'm not here for a popularity contest. I'm here to help those that I can actually help. Those that actually want to change. Those that actually want to care, that care about themselves, care about their family, trying to break free from a high control group. Because I did it. I'm proud of myself. I did it. And there's more of y'all out there that can do it. But you have to make the choice. Are you ready for a change? And that change comes with some pain. It comes with some heartache. It comes with some tears. But on the other side, it's beautiful. But you gotta go through the mud. You gotta go through the trenches. You gotta go through the pain. But if you do, there's some people on the other side. There's a team on the other side. That's how bad you want it. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to change your life? How bad do you mentally want to heal? I have an aunt that she was never baptized, and it still took decades for her to heal with certain things. Decades. She was never even baptized. The moment that she became an unbaptized public, she was just around it for her whole life. And that's talking about the Jehovah's Witness religion when it comes to those terms I just said. But sometimes when you're around an influence for so long, it becomes part of you. You don't even realize it becomes part of you because they mentally ingrain it in you from such a young age. You can break free, but you have to be conscious of it. You have to be conscious of why you're triggered. You have to be conscious of what bothers you. Or why do you move a certain kind of way? Or why do you have certain people around you? Why don't you have certain people around you? And once you become conscious of it, you can start the healing process. So start your journey. And those that you have started, continue your journey. There will be battles, sometimes on the daily, but you can get through it. And shout out to Eric Thomas. You can, you will, you must. That's what I say to myself every day. I can, I will, I must. I can do it because I can do it. I tell myself this is what we're doing. I will do it because I made promises to other people. I must do it because I made promises to myself. The world will be better for the next generation. I'm gonna be better for my kids. And my grandkids will be better grandfather than my grandfathers were. Every day I strive to be better. Every day I'm going to fall short. Understanding that, knowing that I can make a choice, a better choice today than I did yesterday, to make my life better, to make those people around me better. That's the goal. Break free. It's your choice, and only you can make it. I love y'all, and I'll see you at the top. I hope this helps somebody. I hope that I share it with somebody. I hope it touches you. I love for you guys to comment. I love interacting with you guys. It makes my day when I interact with you guys. So please, please, please do. And I'll see you at the top.